This is an FNX Now special report from the Torres Martinez Desert Cahuilla Indian Reservation in Southern California. The community, located in the Coachella Valley, sits on 50,000 acres, half of which is under the highly polluted Salton Sea. The 180 reservation residents have been deprived of safe drinking water for the past 10 years.
We found out that our water was contaminated with perchlorate, and after doing some research, we found out that it was due to a recharge that was being done on the other side of the homes that are located on Avenue 64 near Jackson. There's a dike, and so we found out that CVWD were, because our water table was going low in the valley, on our end at least, and so they had to recharge, meaning placing more water in the aquifer. Then we faced another issue and a challenge. On the other side of the res, we have arsenic, and that's developed naturally. I can't say scientifically how it's developed, but there is standards for that, sure enough, and the feds came in, EPA, and said that when we tested it, that it didn't meet the standards. So right now we're working on ways to make it drinkable.
I think water is something that people just take for granted. You know, it comes out of the sink and they have water. But most people, they're on a public water system. On the reservation, most people are on their own wells, or they get water through the two public water systems that Torres Martinez has.
Mary Bellardo lives on an allotment on the reservation and is one of the tribal members dealing with the arsenic contamination. She uses a water filtration system to assist with this problem.
This is our most recent water filtration system that was given to us by Indian Health Service to help filter out arsenic that's in our water right now. Arsenic, which is a naturally occurring element that we have to deal with over here. And so how it works is, wait a minute, you gotta flip this thing up like this. Oh, and then the water comes out here.
There have been no documented cases of reservation residents becoming ill from drinking the contaminated water. Yet tribal members are convinced that long-term risks are associated.
Perchlorate is milder than, let's study on, the arsenic, because it does almost the same thing: kidney failure, liver, and any other weak spots that could create cancer in your body. But that's after drinking water for 30 years in one location.
The primary concern with perchlorate is it inhibits the uptake of iodine. And you need iodine to regulate your metabolism. And what's interesting about perchlorate is perchlorate was also a medicine. For many decades, it was the best medicine to take for those that had overactive thyroids. And it's called hyperthyroidism. And by taking perchlorate, it would reduce your uptake of iodine, and iodine is needed by the thyroid to produce the hormones that regulate your metabolism. So by taking perchlorate, you would absorb less iodine, produce less thyroid stimulating hormone, and regulate your metabolism better. So getting enough iodine would compensate for any potential risk of having too much perchlorate.
The state of California and the United States federal EPA have set standards for safe levels of arsenic, but no federal standards exist to monitor perchlorate. Without these set federal standards, no federal grant money is available to assist Torres Martinez in reducing the perchlorate contaminants. Despite these obstacles, the tribe is exploring its options.
One of the obstacles that the tribe faces is lack of resources. So in order to address these issues, we have to go out and find the resources that can help the tribe address these issues. Now, for water on Torres Martinez headquarters, we actually got a grant from EPA to construct a water line project that's come down Martinez Road, and it'll feed headquarters. And that project is in the process right now. CVWD is going to be the developer of the system and the eventual owner of the system.
We've been working with the Torres Martinez tribe for several years now. We have everything in place to install a water line to their administration building and those homes in that area, just waiting for the tribe's approval to put that in the ground. We're also working with, they have some tribal housing area near Avenue 64. We're looking at working together with the tribe to get some grants to possibly put in some sewers and drinking water supplies to those areas.
As the tribe looks for answers, they also seek accountability.
The tribe's waiting for those standards to be developed, because then we got something to stand on and to pursue our rights, our water rights, for the quality and the quantity of the water. But then we can use those standards to say that because of your direction that you went with this recharging, it did affect our quality of our water, and then we can pursue an action in court. Best case scenario, we could receive funding to be able to provide delivery then of clean water in replace of, because right now we're going to get federal dollars, but still the cost is going to be to all the individuals, right? And it's not fair to them, really, because the water district messed up their water. They came in and say, hey, we'll deliver you clean water now for a cost. So that's really, we're waiting for those standards. That's the key thing, is getting those standards in place.
This report was made possible by the USC Annenberg California Endowment Health Journalism Fellowship.